Welcome back to another episode of T-shirt Cooking. We've been gone for a little bit, but now we're back. And this time we're back and we're going to be testing out the KRUSTEAZ Butter Vanilla Sugar Cookie Mix that I got on sale at Costco, and that's the only reason why we're testing it out, because I believe it was $7 for this pack of 5. And looking at the instructions on the back, I prepared the ingredients and the measurements, and we'll see if it truly is as easy and as tasty as it's made out to be. And for $7, honestly, I don't see how I could go wrong. I don't even really know how they're making money when the box is 1.98 kilograms, which if I translate that, 453.5 grams is 1 pound. So this is maybe 4.5 pounds of cookie mix. So let's open it up and see what we get. So the box looks a little bit empty, but maybe that's just for shipping reasons. And so we have the 5 packs. I think it said 5 packs. Okay, it says 5 packs here. I only have 4. Wow, okay, I guess now I know why I was on special, because I think I'm actually missing 20% of the pack. Thing is, I can't even bring this back because who would believe me that there was missing a pack, but I just opened it right now and unless I'm misunderstanding what they mean or misinterpreting what they mean by pack. Anyways, we'll make the video and that's just the way it is. Now, reading the instructions on the box, what it says is that we only need to mix 1 pack, and we mix 125 grams of butter and 1 egg, and that should be enough to yield whatever number of cookies the box that's now on my kitchen table says. But anyways, we'll figure that out. We'll even figure out the timing. The oven, I already prepared it at 350 bake, not convection, since I don't use convection for baking. And we'll put this together and we'll see if it truly is as easy as they say it is. Now what I did was I put the butter and the powder mix, and I'll mix this first and then I'll put the egg. Now what I also did was I prepared a second batch of butter and a second egg, just in case if I would mess this up and I'll have to film this a second time. And I'm just leaving it on the counter because I don't want to leave it more over there. And that's just the way it is. I mean, these videos take me long enough. I'm not gonna go through all that extra work. Nobody even watches these videos. Quick shameless plug for my own channel success. For those who are currently unaware, we have a website called T-shirt Cooking with a few dozen sales right now. Like the channel name suggests, tshirtcooking.com. We sell in many different sizes. We ship to the USA, Canada, most European countries, and even to Australia. All our tees ship flat rate, so whether you buy 1 or 20 tees, it's the same shipping price. I lose money on shipping. I can't even give you a promo right now because we make so little money, about $1.50 per tee. Now, if you're probably wondering, I'm likely not following all the instructions correctly, but I mean, I ran over the instructions really quick to, you know, I seen those paragraphs. There's no chance I'm gonna read all that, let's be real. Good luck with that or whatever. I don't know, like congratulations or something. I don't know. It's like when somebody sends you a text that's a whole paragraph. I usually say congrats or I'm sorry to hear, and then, you know, we play it by feel, and then we just continue. So I checked the quantities and that was it. Now the rest we're gonna put it together, and what we get is what we get.
Now, I know we have hit the winter and a lot of you have asked me about hoodies and sweatshirts. I'm still working on it. There's a few online right now. However, the shipping is not included with the flat rate shipping. I'm trying to negotiate the best shipping possible whilst retaining the best quality available. None of this low quality stuff. I want you guys to buy products, to be proud to have them and to wear them, gift them, do whatever you wish with them, all at a good price where you feel good buying it, not where you feel ripped off. Thank you guys for making it this far in the video. I won't tell you what to do, but if you could like, sub, comment, tell me anything in the comments, make it creative, do as you wish, suggest me recipes, and let's get back to the video.
I think we mixed this enough. I don't really know how it's supposed to feel. Right now, if I feel it, I don't know. It's a little bit brittle, but it does smell really good. This smells like a really good candle. One of those $16 candles that have no business being $16. That's what these cookies smell like. Worst case scenario, I may have been gypped 20% of the box, but at least my house is gonna smell nice for a few moments. By the way, as you probably noticed, these videos have a lot less cuts, and that's just because it's too much work for all those cuts. It really is too much work. Unless anybody wants to volunteer, show up to my house and do the editing, it's too much work. So anyways, we're gonna put these cookies on these 2 racks and we'll see truly if this product is what it is. Is it worth the $7 even though we're missing a pack? I'm sure if I go back to Costco, they will give me a new box if I tell them, but the problem is they won't believe me, and you know, I just don't feel right about that. But it truly was missing pack, so the box was properly closed, so I don't know if it's not like somebody maybe busted it open and took a pack and put it in their box. The box was legitimately closed. That when I tore it, there was like some sort of, I don't know, some sort of glue. Anyways, we'll put these cookies. It's important to always make cookies with your bare hands. If you're not not using your bare hands, I feel there's just so much less cooking passion involved. You're not really making homemade cookies if you're not touching it with your hands. My nonna always uses her hands and not gloves or other sort of apparati to make cookies. She uses her bare hands, and she's my nonna. If she's doing that, you should be too. Let me know in the comment section below if ever you'd want any one of my videos to feature my nonna. I don't know how I'm gonna work that out with the mics and all. I don't really know how to edit voices and all that, but we'll see what we could do. I feel that that could be something of interest to the exceptionally few people who actually take the time to watch my videos. Maybe that could bring something new to the table. This is called the palm technique. Don't tell anybody I use this technique, but it works. You just squish like this. I really hope this camera is still filming, because if this camera is not filming and cut off for any sort of reason, this is a monumental waste of effort, and then I'm just gonna delete the channel. So the cookies look something like this. We're gonna put them in the oven. It says, I think, maybe 9 to 11 minutes. We're gonna do 9 and definitely not 11. All right, everyone, we finally arrived at the time of tasting. Thank you for still being here. One packet yielded about 16 cookies that are somewhat of this size. So I don't know if we could get a zoom there, but each cookie, because I might have pressed them too much, they're very thin. It's like a thin disc. I could probably frisbee these to someone. They seem to have cooked correctly under. I mean, there's a little bit of golden brown-ish. This was 9 minutes. And I mean, here, let's break this one like this, nice and soft. And seems like it's gonna be chewy. So let's take a bite and see what we get. It's a good cookie. It tastes like some sort of vanilla buttery cookie. I'm starting to think that maybe these don't even have to be cookies. You could sort of use this mix as some sort of base for maybe a cake or something. It's a good cookie. I didn't put any chocolate chip, nothing. I mean, I just did exactly what was on the back of the box, maybe. Didn't really read the instructions that well, but I used that correct quantity of ingredients. I just mixed it up and I spreaded it here. Do note that I did squish the cookies a bit, as you saw in the pan, so they came out rather thin and rather wide, or shall we say spherical, but this isn't really a sphere. This is more of a not a sphere. So anyway, I don't have much more to say on these cookies. I am not sponsored by KRUSTEAZ. They are not paying me not even a cent and will likely never even see this video. I mean, I just decided to see, look, I saw the pack for cheap, I bought it, and it is what it is. We have no money here at T-Shirt Cooking. Visit our website, you guys can get tees like this one. I probably already wore this one on one of my previous videos, but we're wearing it again, we're recycling. It is what it is. I can't have a new tee for every episode. We make no money. I can't even afford to cut my hair for the episodes. The budget here is we're running in the vast negative. We are the cheapest tees on the internet right now in terms of quality. Thank you guys for watching another video, and hopefully I become more consistent with this, and if I see some views, some comments, some engagement, maybe I'll be motivated to continue to make some videos for everyone. Also, another thing too is when I first saw these cookies, I noticed they didn't mention dairy-free or anything of the sort, and that's one reason why I bought them. As soon as cookies say dairy-free or vegan or anything like that, I already know those are going to be really bad cookies. I don't support those false narratives. It's just, that's bad commercialization. The only people that I know who eat vegan treats have blue hair and are very angry people. They are not content with their life. I try not to relate myself to those individuals because they're just so discontent. Anything could go right in their life and they will plant the seed of which is negative in their life. That's a horrible analogy, but basically it's sort of like in life, you have a bunch of different seeds, and the ones that you water are the ones that will affect you the most. So if you water the negativity in your life, chances are that's what's going to affect you the most. That's just the way it is.